Philip works for the Jane Goodall Chimp Eden, where he takes care of 32 chimpanzees. On any day, he may be called from anywhere in the world to rescue a chimp.
We can at least give them a little bit of what they would have if they'd still be in the wild.
A lot of these countries in Africa, people don't get food every day. They're staying in the bush, they have to make a fire, food is scarce, and there's war. It's either civil war that's going on or two countries are fighting with each other. So it's very difficult. And to try and explain to someone that you shouldn't be doing that, you shouldn't be eating the chimps, when he doesn't know if he's going to get his next meal or he's going to be killed because he gets involved or caught in the crossfire. So it's a very different situation to what we're used to.
Claudine was torn from her mother's breast. At night, they hear the chimps reliving the trauma in their nightmares.
Claudine was actually found on a market. Now what would have most probably happened is that her mother would have been shot by poachers for bushmeat, and the poachers realized they can sell the infant on the market. So she was in the market, and there was a company working there, and they obviously felt sorry for her. They bought her. And they then looked after her, they brought her up. But they also realized that this was not the ideal situation to have her on her own. And that's when they approached us and said, can we take her to the sanctuary where they know she will be with other chimps.
The rescue can be dangerous and expensive, but the most difficult job is rehabilitation.
Claudine, there's a chimpanzee called Claudine le hluphekako. Then we have to go and rescue her from Central Republic Africa. Ngitive ngajabula nakancane vele ukuthi kukhona ichimpanzee lehlukunyetwa. Akangiphathi kahle nakancane lokho. Jabule mangimbona sekakhululekile. Since Claudine ubeka se quarantine for isikhathi eside. We just simvulele nje kungasekudzala, we just let her out ukuthi ahlanganyele nalalamanye ama-chimpanzee kungasekudzala. So then behavior yakhe singakayifunzi kahle ngoba at the moment akafuni kuhlanganyela nalalamanye ama-chimpanzees. It's not working with the group, it's just following the group behind.
Claudine's first encounter with the other chimpanzees had been in an enclosure. It would be a while before she could be integrated into a family group. The other chimps were displaying resistance to her.
Lalamanye ema-chimpanzee azamile ukumhlupha kuyo ngoba i-chimpanzee lensha kulama-chimpanzee. Then you know natukuthi inkomo like kuyenteka uma uqhamuka nalensha uyifaka introduce to group le lenza vele kukhona lokho ukuthi ihlukumede kancane.
She's been quite a nice chimp to work with. When she was in quarantine, she's been friendly. She's been around people for a long time, so she's used to being with people. And that can be a bit of a problem because we need to make this chimp back into a chimpanzee. At the moment, or when she came in, she didn't really think or know that she's a chimpanzee. She's been around people, so she's almost behaving like a person. And we need to get her back to being introduced to chimpanzees, that she can behave and be a chimpanzee. She's not a human.
Akasiyi-chimp le aggressive, akasiyi-chimp le gangako. Kodwa uyi-chimp nje le cool. uClaudine ngathini akafanani nalamanye ama-chimp ukuthi nakabona thina abantu abona ama-enemies. Ngoba kukhona lokho lamanye nakabona thina abantu abona ama-enemies then bathatha amatshe asijikele kanjalo nje. Kodwa uClaudine unaleli thandvo lebantu. Uyathanda kwangathi angaba nathi sidlale naye.
Claudine will be placed in this family group. She will have to find her place in the family structure.
Claudine's been pretty good. She's gone through a quarantine period. She's now been introduced to the fellow chimps that she's going to be going outside with. And we're now ready to actually let her go outside. Things are looking good inside, and we are not seeing any fighting or any biting, anything like that. And that's why we've decided the time is now right to let her go outside.
Not used to having her on her own, so she sits and she plucks it out.